thought I'd just make it a little more official there, Jim, since KD8SLG's running the show and it's wait for the beat day. Jim, that's very intriguing about your weather rock. So my understanding there's going to be a program where the weather rock might be shared later on or something. Anyway, look forward to hearing more about it. My weather rock was just a little damp with some dew this morning. Not bad otherwise. And, I think it's going to be an okay day. At least the weather's warming up. All right, Jim. Good to hear you and everybody else out there. K4OG.
All righty, Mark. Yeah, they done over in Thailand. They done a few little videos and stuff, and the kids over there, they're the ones that's doing it. As soon as they get it all fixed up, they're going to send it, and then I'll email it out, to everybody that depends on the weather rock for prognostication of the weather. Alrighty, Mark, you take care, and we'll let you know if anything turns up on the weather rock. But yeah, it is a little damp, a little chilly. So I was used to that there 70-degree weather in Thailand. So I put a little felt pad underneath it so it doesn't get too cold. Alrighty, Mark, you take care. We'll drop down to Southern Mark. KE8 SFS WB8 VMW.
Jim, doing okay and everything. I hurt my foot somehow. I don't know why. It's kind of sore this morning. I'm trying walking. I gotta watch out how I'm walking nowadays. When you get to 73 years old, you can't do like you used to. Anyhow, I did pretty good in chess yesterday. Won 5 games. Did 2 draws and lost 4 games. And so I pretty much clean out pretty good.
KD8SLG, I'm just holding on to it for a second, hoping to break whatever that is. WB, BMW, go ahead.
Out there it was foggy. That's pretty much all I got to say. So I'll give it back to you, Jim. Yeah, at the 8 Pod Poster.
Well, Mark, the first part of it where you went about 50-50 on your games, then after that, maybe you moved into another room or something, or you leaned too far one way because it started breaking up. But that's all right. We got the important part. You won some, you lost some, and you drew some, so everything is fine. Good deal. And be careful with your bad foot, I had a bad foot one time, but that was because I had it in my mouth, and I fell down, and I chomped down on my foot. So you got to be careful, and don't put your foot in your mouth. Okay, Mark. Well, we're going to go to Northern Mark now. I heard him this morning in the fur ball. Maybe he went back to sleep, but we'll check. You take care, Mark, and keep up the good winning 50-50 streak. KC8 FQV WB8 VMW.
morning, Jim. KCFQV. Yeah, how it happens at the repeater. You get out of it happy site, starts having them hiccups, and then it really makes havoc out of the whole thing. Yeah, you can't do that. You have to stay in its happy site. But everything else is going good here, Jim. So, another day. I got one account straightened up. I hope they'll stop getting all this mail in the mail because they can't get something to me through my email. It's been bouncing. So I'll call them this morning and see it's all taken care of from the investment company. They kept sending me email, but they said it was bouncing in the email. Yeah, these companies, when you have so much email floating around, they think it's spam. And then they bounce it and they throw it around. It's too bad they don't understand when it's a company that's like an investment company, Edward Jones, the one, that the mail that's coming to me is good mail. It's just that they're a big company and they send a lot of mail out, and they think that the mail servers think it's junk, and it's not. Sometimes it's not junk. It's good, well, good stuff, or at least they wanted to get it to the right recipient. So we'll send it back away, Jim. But everything's going good. KCFQV.
Alrighty, Mark. Well, I get a lot of it too, but when it comes in, I mark on it, mark it as spam, and then it goes into my junk file, and then every once in a while, I'll go in and dump it out. And most of it is from Ace Hardware. Sometimes they send me 2 a day when they got a big sale going. Alrighty, Mark. Pull the covers back up, take a break, and enjoy the ride. Alrighty, KE8, HNK, WB8, BMW. How about it, Elmer? How about the homestead? And now that you're unemployed for a while, you got any plans for the vacation?
W8WKY.
KE8, H&K, WB8, BMW. Well, Jim, I got a lot of plans for the summer. Can't really complain about it. Just kind of getting ready for the last day of work. I know we're going to get out early, so I'm going to have to stay to my regular time, though. And that's how that kind of works. But about 3 or so, I'll give you a phone call and on the way over and pick that up. But yeah, I'm going to be. Yeah, it's going to be a fun summer. I think I got the garden ready, got the animals ready, so we're going to have fun spending it with the grandbaby and doing a couple of Jeep Fest this weekend. We're going to spend at Hartville and enjoy the Jeep Fest there this weekend. If anybody's listening that has a Jeep or just wants to come out and support us, we're going to be taking the Jeep out. Hopefully this weather holds off and we can take the top and doors off and cruise out there, so... Other than that, Jim, I'm going to go ahead and get ready for my last day of work and enjoy it and get ready to hit the summer this afternoon. Give you a call later on KE8HNK, WB8 BMW.
All righty, Elmer. Well, you give me a call. But with my daughter and her husband and funeral arrangements and stuff, you know, we might be running around, but give me a call, and if we can, we'll be here. We'll make arrangements, and you can pick that up. All righty, Elmer, you take care. Now it's time for Craig. We're going to see what he's doing this morning. AAHCT WB8 BMW. Good morning, Craig.
WB8 BMW. Good morning, Jim. This is AAHCT. It is a foggy morning down here. Not real bad, but just a little bit of something. Well, I got to tell you, I am so pleased. At a little after 6 this morning, I turned the radio on. I didn't talk, but just between 6 and 6:30, there was over 8 people on the repeater, including Ray and Nancy. I mean, I think that's just wonderful. That's the pre-net. And then yours is even bigger. I think it's just great that we're utilizing it. I love it when the family gets out and gets talking, and it's just all great. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to you with a big smile on my face because I think it's great to hear that thing being used. So this is AAHCT, back to WB8VMW. Remember, make somebody smile. It will make you feel better. 73s, Jim. Have a wonderful day, and maybe even get a little porch time because it's supposed to warm up today. Take care, my friend.
All righty, Craig. Yeah, it's supposed to warm up a little bit today. I checked this morning, and I don't see any ants. So maybe we've won the battle for a day or two. But anyway, that's the first smile I had. And then last night when my daughter told me that her her mother-in-law had passed during the night with the whole family around her and everything, that put a smile on my face. Hopefully, she's up there looking down saying, good job, guys. Alrighty, Craig, you take care. And we'll drop down and see if Randy's got all 3 pups in his lap. KDH, CFH, WB8VMW.
KD8ZSH. Morning, Jim. No, not in my lap. Woke up a little later, so I'm still in the kitchen trying to get breakfast ready for us. So, starting out to be a good day. I gotta take off here in just a little bit to get my daughter over for some blood work done. So, gonna be a busy day this morning. So, how's the day been treating you, Jim?
Well, it's been treating me real good. Everything's going pretty good. I got a VA appointment up there. I got to take my hearing aids up. And Judy says there's something definitely wrong with them because she asked me a question and I don't answer it. And so I think what she wants me to do is go up there and have them take out the wife filters so that she can get through to me. But anyway, will you take care and tell your, I guess your daughter, good luck at the vampires. All righty, Randy, you take care. Now we'll jump up to K5CFY WB8VMW. How about it, Ray? Did Fred okay a walk this morning? We're listening.
WB8VMW K5CFY. Well, let me tell you there, Jim, that the drought is over here in northeast Oklahoma. We went, I guess, 2 days without rain, but it's back. And so Fred decided we didn't need to go out in the rain today. So he's on the couch here napping. So anyway, it's supposed to quit sometime this morning. It's then maybe just off and on today. But anyway, it's, I think, 62 degrees. So we'll probably just have indoor stuff today. But good to hear you in there, Jim. Good to hear everybody out there. Yeah, it's radio's been pretty busy this morning, so good deal. I'm going to drop off here and let you get some more folks. So we'll say 73 to you. Oh, by the way, good to hear you on the Barometer Net yesterday. K5 CFY.
Yeah, I'm glad I could make it. Things worked out pretty good. I looked up and it was 10 after 2. And so Judy, I went down the hallway and Judy wanted to know where I went. And I said, I got to check in with Nancy, you know. So, but, you know, we always try, but half of the time we forget. And then the other half, we got an appointment someplace. Just like today, I got to go to VA at 1:20, so I'll be gone. Okay. Now, yesterday, I was going to say to yesterday I was thinking of Rick, NATGQ down there. And after I went down, took my shower, went in and got on the radio, and I sent out a CQ, and son of a gun, if somebody in Indiana didn't come back, had a little QSO, and that there was good. I'm going to try to get on there and pound out a little brass maybe every day. Just make one little contact would be fine. Let me see. Maybe I'll give him a call. NATGQ. How about it, Rick? Are you listening this morning? Well, maybe not. We'll try again another day. Well, we'll go to Jacksonville, Florida. Now, they're probably already out and got half of their walk done. W8JAX, WB8 VMW is looking. I know I got the pretty one yesterday. Do I get the smart one today?
Hey, good morning there, Jim. No, you get the dummy today. W8JAX, portable pedestrian here in Jacksonville, Florida. And yes, we are portable pedestrian. Mostly clear skies, 70 degrees down here. And last evening for our dinner, we picked our first ripe tomato off of our vine. And that was pretty exciting, and boy, was it good. Boy, our plant is just full of tomatoes. Most of them are still green, but boy, that first one turned red, and it was delicious. So anyway, we'll turn it back to the pre-net there, Jim. Thanks for giving us a call. W8JAX, portable pedestrian.
W8WKY.
Well, now when you say the dumb one, no way. You know, she's pretty and you're pretty smart. So, well, you got her beat then. You're pretty and smart. But she's pretty. She sounds good. All righty, Rod. You and Wendy and the kids and Lucy, of course, all have a great day. And, yeah, I remember those days when I sit here and I look out the window and I see that first one that turns sort of a light green, and then a pink, and then it's red, and then I rush out there, yank it off the vine, and eat it. But now I don't rush anywhere. But I can sit and dream about it. All righty, Rod. You guys take care. All righty. Well, we got about 1 minute before Mr. Nick takes over, but we'll see if LJ can come in with a quickie here. KB8LJ, you got a minute, LJ? You got something smart you can and tell us there? WB8 VMW.
WB8 VMW from KB8LJ. I'll save my main story for the morning for the main net because we're running out of time. But basically, the story involves my big adventure of the day of going and getting an oil change. Now, once upon a time, oil changes weren't that big a deal at all, but and I did my own because back in the days of yore, doing an oil change was about as much work as cooking up a box of Kraft dinner. No big deal, but not so much anymore. So it's KB8LJ, back to net.
Alrighty, LJ. Well, we're running into next time here. KD8 SLG, WB8 VMW. Well, there's no fur ball. Everything looks good there, Nick. Everybody's playing nice. So we're going to turn it over to you, and I'm going to see if Judy will make me some bacon-flavored oatmeal and keep me healthy. And forget about the wealthy and the wise, because I'm too old to get too wise. But I did get on there and make a contact yesterday, and I got an extra log, an extra name in my log. Alrighty, Nick, it's over to you. I got them up and running around now. It's your turn to take and straighten them out. WB8VMW, back to RealNet.
WB8VMW, KD8SLG. I think it's great that you can't hear Judy asking you questions, but you can hear code on the radio. Oh, man. Selective hearing, I call that. Jim, have a great day and good luck at the VA this afternoon. QST, calling all amateurs to the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's Barometer Net. Right here on the WWKY repeater in Doylestown, 147 Mark 390. Positive offset and a PL tone of 114 Mark 8. This is a controlled net. We ask that all traffic pass through net control. Your net control operator this morning is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf KD8 SLG. My personal is Nick, November India Charlie Kilo, just Nick. And I am working from Allstar this morning. So, the phrase of the day is, wait for the beep. Wait for the beep, please. Before we get started, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. Nothing heard, and that's always a good thing. If there is any emergency or priority traffic during the net, just say break, get my attention. We'll slow things down and try to take care of you as we can. We're going to dive right into it this morning. Get the first report from Brian, KD8VMM. This is KD8SLG. What's going on out there this morning, Brian?
Hey, good morning, Nick. Everybody on the net. It's foggy out. A little bit of fog, so careful deer running around too. So I had 49 degrees, and yesterday the drizzle rain was only 0.02, so not very much. So, and doing a job out west, and I gotta head down to Dover. A little bit of drive time today. So be careful and have a great day. KD8VMM. I'll be back. KD8VMM, KD8SLG. Foggy it is, Brian. Everybody turn on your headlamps if you're out there driving around. Make yourself sane. Thanks, Brian. You have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. We're going to clear with KD8VMM. Let's see what Randy's eating in the brake truck this morning. KE8TLB, KD8SLG.
Hey, good morning, Nick. This is Kilo Echo 8 Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB. I'm having some cookies that Ray made last night with some almond butter. Man, them things, man, wow. But they're really good. Push it down with some cold milk. So I got some energy for a little while. I need it. And I appreciate you getting me in, Nick. And I hope everyone has a great day. And it's almost the weekend. Woohoo! KE8TLB 73. And God bless everyone.
Thank you, Randy. You have a glorious day too there, buddy. We'll talk to you in the morning as well. All right, let's get our short times and mobiles in here. Short times and mobiles. This is your chance. KD8SLG, I'm listening.
Alpha 8, Charlie Tango, mobile short time. Good morning, Nick.
KD8 ZSH, Randy and Akron, short time.
LKC8, Fox Queen Victor, put me at the end of the short time list here.
QFA, Sarah Toaster, Mark and Watford, in and out.
Morning. All right. Remember, quick in, quick out. A8CT, KD8SLG. How are you this morning, Craig?
KD8SLG. Good morning, Nick. Hey, I am fine, driving down the road, heading toward the exercise spot so I can go ride a bike for an hour and not go anywhere. I tell you, it's just wonderful. It was so good to hear so many on the pre-net and on the pre-net this morning. Love it. You're sounding great, even though I know you're on Allstar, but you're sounding great, and that's a good thing. So with that, I'm just about destinated, so you take care to all the Barometer Netters out there. Have a beautiful day, and I tell you what, as I say most mornings, make somebody smile. It will make you feel better. Thank you, Nick, for being the NCO, and we will talk down the log. AA8CT back to KD8SLG. Thank you, my friend.
W8WKY. AA8CT, KD8SLG. Well, that's not a pre-net, Craig. That's just repeater traffic. People talk on here sometimes when there isn't a net. At least they used to. Used to be a lot more traffic on here. Good to hear you this morning as always. Thanks, Craig. Let's talk to Randy. KD8ZSH, what's going on this morning, buddy?
KD8ZSH. Morning, Nick. Morning, everybody. Have to skedaddle out of here fairly soon. I got to take my daughter over to the hospital for some blood work, so we got to finish up with this, get everybody fed and ready, and get out the door here in a little bit. But just wanted to say hi to everybody and hope everybody has a great day. This is KD8ZSH clear and back to net. 73s, everyone.
Randy, as always, great to talk to you, man. Have a great day. And thanks for stopping by. We're going to clear with KD8ZSH. Let's see, I got a couple of people from early this morning I heard I want to get out of here before they disappear. And let's start with Ron and Wendy down in Jacksonville. And just want to say one of the reasons why I'm doing Allstar this morning is to demonstrate that it's all right to run a net from this thing no matter where you are. W8JAX, K8JAX. Good morning. What's going on in Jacksonville?
Hey, good morning. Listeners, here's W8JAX, portable pedestrian down in sunny Jacksonville this morning. We got 70 degrees here currently down here under mostly clear skies, and we're going up into the upper 80s today. And like I mentioned to Jim there yesterday, we picked our first red ripe tomato. That was really exciting, and it was delicious. And today's a quiet day, though. We had Meals on Wheels. We were quite busy yesterday with Meals on Wheels, but today it's a down day, so we're going to relax and enjoy. So, yeah, you're sounding great on the All-Star there. Sounding very good, Nick, and you are right. Hey, I will turn it back to Net. Thanks for giving us a call. WHAAX, portable pedestrian. We'll be clear.
W8JX, K8JX, great to talk to you folks. Have a great relaxing day. Enjoy that tomato on a sandwich. And, sometimes it's easier on Allstar because I bring up the dashboard. Then I know if I'm talking or I know if someone else is talking. It actually makes it easier sometimes. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. W8JAX, K8JX, KDSLG. All right, Mark, I didn't forget about you. Short time, KC8FQV. Go, Mark.
The biggest thing we have to remember is just leave all the beeps go through, Nick. But yeah, I gotta go take this rubbish out and get things ready. We'll be back in a little while, but I'm gonna go get things ready. So let's send it back to net. It was a good net last night too. So KC8FQV back to net control. Yeah, Phil PMI a lot of times I think runs the Saturday morning net when he does it from the Allstar or EchoLink case of QV.
Yes, he does, Mark. Yes, he does. It's just another mode of operating. All right, you have a great day, Mark. I'm sure I'll hear you later on. We're going to clear with KC8FQV. Since we're talking to the Marks, let's get the rest of the dog pound out of here. K4OG, KD8SLG. Good morning, Mark. How are you there, Middle Mark?
KD8SLG, K4OG, good morning, Nick and everyone. Man, that's good watching the dashboard, Nick, I got to tell you. You're awesome. Look forward to seeing you this weekend at the POTA event and eating some of Ida's snacks and whatever else I can shove in my mouth. It'll be a good event. I have no responsibilities whatsoever except passing out yellow flags, and I got some other safety paraphernalia if needed. So there you go. Look forward to seeing everybody out at Portage Lakes. And don't forget to get your ice cream at Pab's. K4OG, back to net.
K4OG, KD8SLG. I wonder what the flavor of the week is at Pab's. Someone out there, get on the Google box and let me know. POTA's going to be a great time. A-Club's showing up, and I forgot to comment on Mark before. The net last night was absolutely fabulous. Josh and Lucy show is just a good time. Don't know what else to call it. See you there Saturday, Mark. I'll talk to you before then. Going to clear with K4OG. Let's get the last of the dog pound in here, then we're going to go out to Oklahoma. K8SFS, KD8SLG. Go, Mark.
I'm in and out. I'm not feeling too good today. I hurt my foot yesterday. Contagious. You hurt yours, now I hurt mine. And I don't think it's open. It's just sprained. And I'm going to give it back to you. At the 8, sir. Pogto, sir.
Sorry to hear about that, Mark. Ice compression and elevation, my friend. Put that thing up, wrap it up, and put an ice pack over top of it. That's the best you can do, unless you want somebody to dig around in there, put in a bunch of plates and screws, and not be able to move for 3 months. Mark, hope you're feeling better. Talk to you later on. We're going to clear a K8SFS. Let's go out to Oklahoma. KI5OZZ, KD8SLG. Good morning, Nancy. How you doing?
K88SLG and the rest of the Barometer Net. Good morning from KI5OZZ. It is good to hear you, Nick, and the rest of everyone else out there. Enjoying listening to the net this morning and enjoying listening to the sounds outside of happy birds and whatnot. We're getting more gentle rains again, at least, and not complete hornswoggling gully washers. But it is definitely damp outside. So pardon me while I go rummage around and try and find my gills again, and I'll get on with my day. 773 from KI5OZZ. Back to you, Nick.
Strap those gills on and have at it, Nancy. You take care of yourself. Glad to hear you guys are not under the deluge anymore. Maybe now you can get some rain that'll stick around for the summer. We're going to clear with KI5OZZ. We're going to stay out in Oklahoma and talk to Ray, K5CFY, KD8SLG. Did we have fun last night or what, Ray?
KD8SLG in the net. This is K5CFY. Well, seems like we always have fun on the Beacon Net. I tell you what, on Allstar, if it wasn't for Allstar, there's a whole bunch of folks up there in Ohio that I would have never met, and it may not be real radio, but I sure have enjoyed it, and getting to talk to all the folks up there in Ohio and all around anyway, but and I have ran a few nets on it, but it worked. So anyway, it is raining here again, so the 2-day drought is over with, but we definitely had fun last night. I got half of the trivia questions right there, so that's a plus. But anyway, good to hear everybody. Have a great net there, Nick. Appreciate you doing it. And we'll say 73 to you. Take care. K5CFY.
K5CFY, KD8SLG. Allstar has definitely made the world smaller. That's for sure. Good to hear you, man. We're going to clear with K5CFY. You're listening to the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. I'm KD8SLG. I'm going to tell you who I have on the list here. And then we're going to take some check-ins because it's been too long. I got KB8LJ, you're in there. KF8DVC Al, KF8G Brian, N8WS Bill, got y'all in there. I do have NetLogger session open if you would like to jump in there, get in the AIM window and check in that way. Avoid the pileups. It's not a bad idea. Got KF8DTP. Lori was in and out from the blue screen, thank you. And I added Bill out in Texas, N5GLO. All right, let's take some check-ins. This is KD8SLG. I'm listening.
KF8HK, Dale in Louisville. NEP in Andy in Ohio.
Kilo Echo 8, Oscar Whiskey X-Ray Mobile. I'll be in and out next.
Okay, not the deluge I was expecting, but here we go. Picked up AB8MO. We got K8OWX in and out. Thanks, Thomas. There was a scratchy one in there. I think it was WA8GXX, Tom. We'll check with you in a second. And I added KE8YUQ Philip and you other 4 guys there on the monitor list, Scott, Ralph, and Tom. I'll get you on the list in a second. I don't know if Andy's mobile yet or not this morning, but I'm going to grab him real quick. And Chuck, you're on deck. AB8MO, KD8SLG. Good morning, Andy. How you doing?
Well, I'm not mobile, but I'll keep it brief. Hello. Well, you told everybody to check it at the blue screen, so I guess they're taking your advice and avoiding the pileup, so there. Hi, Nick. Just wanted to get it on your hour, and, well, are you going to go for 65 today? I guess you hit 50 last time, so, everybody have a good one. I got a doctor's appointment later this morning, and, we'll see how that goes. KD8SLG, this is AB8MO.
Andy, I hope you get a clean bill of health there, man, and, good talking to you this morning. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to clear with AB8MO. Let's go up to Chuckles. KB8LJ, KD8SLG. Good morning, Chuck. What's your oil change story?
Well, good morning, everyone on the net. This is KB8LJ. Well, you wouldn't think an oil change could turn into all that much of an adventure, but it was certainly filled with a little bit of a nostalgia, because I can remember the time, it must have been close to 50 years ago, when I had a 1971 Chevy Vega, which was a junky little car, but it was the easiest car in the world to change the oil on. All you had to do was lift the hood. You didn't have to put the car on a lift, crawl under it, or anything like that. Just lift the hood, slide a pan underneath the crankcase, reach over the fender and spin out the drain plug, and then grab the oil filter, which was right there, totally accessible. Spin it off, spin on a new one, put the plug back in, pour in some oil. Job done. Well, on my car, I'm not about to take on a task like that today, because the engine is completely sealed in a giant plastic box, and I'm not sure I could even figure out where the oil filter is to change it, but I took it in, and while I was sitting there in my favorite mechanic's place, there's a lady sitting there that I thought was a dead ringer for an old girlfriend that I really cared a lot about. I mean, same size, shape, same hair color and everything. And then she turned around. It wasn't her, but she was having problems that needed some attention oil-wise, and because apparently her car, like mine, requires 0W20, and she had run it down to the point where there wasn't a drop anywhere on the dipstick, and so my favorite mechanic guy threw a good scare into her by pointing out that, hey, if you let that happen, pretty soon you'd be to the point where you'd seize up the engine, and that could be as much as $10,000 to fix. And she kind of winced at that. He said, you got to check the oil periodically. And she said, well, I don't know how. And so I said, well, here, I'll go show you. So he took her out, showed her how to check the oil, and she came in back in with a big smile on her face. And I think I can do that. So with that, KV8LJ, back to net.
Check your oil, folks. KB8LJ, KD8SLG. I got a story for you, but I don't want to take up 4 minutes. We're going to clear with KB8LJ. Let's go to Al, KF8DVC, KD8SLG. Good morning, Al. How are you?
KD8SLG, this is KF8DVC. I'm doing real good, Nick. Thanks for asking. Thanks a lot for doing the net this morning, and wanted to wish everybody a good morning, and I hope everybody has a good day. With that, I'll send it back to net. KD8FLG, SLG, this is KF8DVC.
KF8DVC, KD8SLG. Node's sounding great this morning. Super clear. Just choke up on the mic a little bit more. You'll be a little bit louder, but don't change any of the settings, man. That thing is dialed in. We're going to clear with KF8DVC. We're going to go to Brian, KF8G, KD8SLG. Good morning, Brian. How are you, buddy?
It's kind of foggy at the back of the bus this morning. Huh. But you know, there's nothing falling from the sky. Wow. I can't imagine life without something falling from the sky. It's been going on for so long. Oh, well, if it's not raining, I'd like to go to Mays Valley for the cruise-in tonight, but I'm not taking the chick magnet since it's been raining for the last month now. If they don't cancel it outright, I'll take the Golf. At least I got four-wheel drive if it gets muddy. But we shall see. But yeah, fairly calm weekend. I don't really have anything till Sunday, so get to finish up on the house and get stuff done around here. Hopefully, I'll turn it back to our barely in net control. Back of the bus leader, KFAG.
KFAG, KD8SLG. Yep, that's me, leading from the back. Thanks for taking my spot back there, keeping the windows licked clean, and I left some fresh gum under the seat for you. We're going to clear with KF8G. Let's go up to Bill, NAWS, and get our definitive weather report this morning. NAWS, KD8SLG. Go, Bill.
KD8SLG in the group, NAWS. Good morning, Nick. Good morning, all in net. Well, we got a little bit of fog here, but it's lifting already, so I can see at least a half a mile, maybe even more. Air quality index this morning's at 41. That's still in the good range. My sunrise 5:59. My sunset 8:55. Length today 14 hours 56 minutes. I got 53 degrees this morning. Humidity 100%. Wind speed south at 5. Barometer 30.07. Dew point 53 degrees. Visibility 3 miles. Wind chill 52 degrees. Prediction for today is a slight chance of showers after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 72. West wind 7 to 13 miles an hour. Precipitation chance is 20%. And solar flux indices at 144. Sunspot number 126. A is 18. K is 5. Geomagnetic field is minimum storm. E-skip predicted on 6 and 4 meters in Europe. I haven't checked the HF bands yet. I will here in a little bit. Tropo could be between a 0 and a 1, depending on where you live in Ohio. Spaceweather.com. Surprisingly strong geomagnetic storm. NOAA predicted a minor geomagnetic storm. It turned out to be a strong instead. A co-rotating interaction region, CIR, hit Earth on May 29th, sparking a G3 class geomagnetic storm. CIRs are transition zones between fast and slow-moving streams of solar wind. They contain CME-like shock waves that do a good job of sparking geomagnetic storms and auroras. And this sunspot's a senior citizen. That's left over from yesterday. Currently, there's 8 sunspot groups on the sun. Everybody have a great rest of the week. We'll catch up with you tomorrow if we can. 88SLG in the group, 7-3 everyone, and 8WS.
And AWS, KDSLG, as always, Bill, thank you very much. Well, you have a great day, and we'll catch you in the morning. It's good hearing you on the food group last night. I think that's where I heard you. We're going to clear with NAWS. Let's go out to Texas and talk to Bill. Are you on the porch? N5GLO, KDSLG.
N5GLO to that morning, Nick, and yes, sir, I am on the porch. Sitting out here waiting as my grandson standing out waiting for his last school bus ride to school of the school year. It's also his junior year, so next year should be his last year. Hopefully next year, if he gets himself together this summer and gets his driver's license, he won't be riding the school bus next year. But that's up to him. I heard y'all talking about oil problems in vehicles and stuff. My first vehicle that was mine was a 63 Chevy 2 that I had to keep oil in the vehicle because every time I turned around, it would need a quart. I could drive 15 miles, I'd have to drive across from Galveston to Texas City. I'd have to put a quart in when I got to Texas City and put a quart in when I got home. But I ran that thing for 3 or 4 years and got some good use out of it. Just had to use a lot of oil. But anyway, y'all have those are fond memories in certain ways. Only paid $75 for the car, so what could I expect? Anyway, everyone have a wonderful day out there. N5GLO, back to you.
N5GLO, KDSLG. Bill, you know what? I don't think you can get your oil changed for $75 anymore. Not unless you're doing it yourself or going to one of those places that's going to blow up your car. Have a great day, Bill. Talk to you later on. Probably hear you on the Barometer Net later on. We're going to clear with N5GLO. You're listening to the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. I'm KDSLG. And next up we got Tom. I think it was Tom trying to get in there. WA8GXX KDSLG. Right, I may have been mistaken. It's happened before, but I did talk to Tom early this morning. If you're out there, Tom, thanks, man. All right, next on the list, we got Phil, KE8YUQ, KDSLG. Good morning, Phil. What do you got for us?
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec. Sorry about that. I forgot where my mic key was on this thing. I look at Allstar as, if it wasn't for ham radio, Allstar wouldn't be around. I can remember in the 70s when everyone on 2 meter was playing with autopacks and figuring out how to make autopacks work so they could make a phone call from their ham radio. And back then it was interesting because the only cell phones per se were ones that you could listen into and you could hear all the interesting things of the rich and famous, of who was not behaving properly. It got quite interesting. And, of course, the rooster is letting everyone know that the girls are doing good. So my grandson and I went and played cards out in the new camper that we're renovating for, it was midnight, and he still did not want to go in. So it must be a hit. Once it's renovated, they sleep in it. So with that, back to you, Nick. You have a wonderful day, and from all the roosters and chickens here, we'll just keep on egging you on. Back to you, K8. Thank you.
KE8YUQ, KDSLG. Well, good to hear you this morning, Phil. And yeah, I have the patience of a saint. I know sometimes it's hard to find what you're looking for when it finally gets to you. No worries, man. Good to hear you, and good to see you in a blue screen there. We're going to clear with KE8YUQ. Let's go up to the North Coast. Talk to Scott. KE8VOX. KDSLG. What's going on up there on the lake, Scott?
Good morning, Nick. Good morning to all the listeners. This is KE8VOX. Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie in Vermilion, Ohio. It's another beautiful day up here. I don't know, the skies ain't real blue, but I don't know. I think that weatherman don't know what he's talking about. Said it was supposed to rain yesterday. We haven't had rain for 5 days up here, and kind of liking that, that's for sure. But we got a 56.8 air temperature. The barometer's sitting steady at 30.00, so I guess that's pretty good. Water temperatures, it's only like 58.3 today, and the waves are probably 6 inches and less. And there's no wind. So there ain't nothing going on up here, Nick, but another beautiful day. So that's about it. I've been playing radio since about 10 to 5, I think, this morning, and got 3 screens on the computer open, and they're all Sarah screens. But I did order my Sarah Field Day T-shirt. Ordered 2 of them this year. Now all I got to do is remember to pick them up when I show up. So everything's good up here, Nick. Thanks for doing the net. Thanks for getting me in, and everybody have a great day. The K8, the VOX, sending it back to net control.
KAE8 VOX KDSLG. Scott, sounds like a smooth, calm day up there. And yeah, I grabbed one of each, a short sleeve and a long sleeve T-shirt. Field Day T-shirts are available. Got to order them before next Wednesday. Figure I'd throw a plug out there. They're reasonably priced as far as T-shirts go, and it's nice to have a memento from the day. I got a whole stack of them. Thanks, Scott. And check your phone. We're going to clear with KE8 VOX. Let's talk to Ralph, N8BAY, KDSLG, and Tom, MNT, you're on deck. Go ahead, Ralph.
KD8SLG, this is N8BAY. Good morning, Nick, and everyone on the net. Hoping today is a little better weather day than we had yesterday. I'd rather it rain than have that mist like we did all day. That's just miserable. Anyway, just doing a little planning this morning, trying to get paperwork in order. Well on my way to finishing up here. Hope everyone has a great day and a great rest of their week. This is N8BAY, back to Net Control. Thanks for having me in.
W8WKY.
N8BAY, KDSLG. Yeah, that mist yesterday was that was fun. It wasn't rain, but you know, driving through it, you still needed the windshield wipers. Good times. Yeah, it looks like a nicer day out there. And that awkward pause is me waiting for my node to ID. Apparently, that's how long it takes to punch out my call sign in code. Wow. We're going to clear with N8BAY. Talk to you later, Ralph. And let's see what Tom's got in his pocket for us this morning. KA8MNT, KDSLG. Good morning, Tom. How you doing?
KD8SLG, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Nick, and everybody else that's on there. It's a gloomy morning, and it's going to be that way most of the day. We're starting off with 56. No rain since midnight last night, and there's no wind out there whatsoever. And the barometer sits at 30.05. The high today is 73 degrees, mostly cloudy, and a 17% chance of rain. So, another one of those Ohio gray days. And that's about all we got to look for today. Let's see. At least the temperature's going to be up a little bit from what it has been. It's not too much else going on today. Today's Thursday, so it'll be a somewhat quiet day. No real nets to get into or anything like that for the day, so I might go skipping along HF here sometime today, and also practice my CW, so we're see what's going to happen there. Other than that, there's really nothing else going on. So I'm going to grab a quick nickel. KA8MNT, return it. You know, excuse me. I sat in the living room last night when I heard my wife's voice from the kitchen saying, "What would you like for dinner, my love? Chicken, beef, or lamb? Well, I was quite surprised and said, well, thank you. I'll have chicken. And then she replied, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the dog. That's the story of my life. And with that, I'm going to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy. Keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to the super duper NC KD8SLG. Yay!
K8MNT KD8SLG. Tom, it's funny, the dogs and cats get a choice every meal. Pretty much. Unless they're just getting kibble. I kind of like kibble. We're going to clear with K8MNT. Let's go back out to Oklahoma and say good morning to Grant. KD5AFS, KD8SLG. Good morning, Grant. How you doing?
KD8SLG in the net, KD5AFS. Good morning, Nick, and howdy, everybody. We're doing fine here, Nick. 63 degrees. I think we're supposed to be about 71 today, and we got some light sprinkles around. It's not amounting to much rain, which I'm thankful for, because we're up to 11.4 inches for the month so far. So, and I think, Nick, once this stuff moves out today, pushes off to the east, we're going to have some nice weather for a while. So looking forward to the weekend. Got some help coming Saturday. I'm going to try to get my HF antenna back up and get back on HF. So you got to have plans, Stan, and we got one. So we'll see how everything goes. Other than that, Nick, I haven't been up but about 40 minutes, and I'm holding on to my coffee cup like it was gold, and I'm fixing to go get some more. Thanks for picking me up, Nick. Everybody have a great day, and I will send it back to Net. KD5AFS.
KD5AFS, KD8SLG. I hope you get that antenna up there. I think you said you're going to get your sons to help you out. And I don't have HF at my place right now. Sometime during my convalescence down here on the farm, a mouse chewed through one of my runs of DXE 400. Got through to the braiding. That's disturbing. And then I went outside, and one of the jumpers coming in from the end-fed half-wave just froze and split during the winter, and I got to replace that as well. So I got some work to do on my HF as well. Sounds like good smoker weather for you too, buddy. Grant, have a great day. We're going to clear KD5AFS. Let's go up to the north coast again with the K8AGW. Dan, Pops, are you up there, sir?
Thanks for keeping me on the list, Nick. This is K8AGW, and boy, I feel pretty good today. I'm not all wrinkled up from collisions, so everything, you're driving the bus along pretty smooth and maneuvering through traffic very well today, once again there. So thanks for doing the net, and so with that, we had rain all day yesterday and all night, so I should send some of that rain down the coastline there to Scott. We've been having rain, and I tell it to go away and come back another day, But anyhow, everybody have a terrific Thursday, and stay well, stay safe, and stay dry, and we're going to look forward to chatting with you tomorrow morning there, Nick, and best of 73 to everybody. So just got almost at the bottom of the coffee cup, and Mama Friend brought me a little sweet roll along to sweet me up along with my coffee this morning. So I'm starting the day pretty good. So with that, KAGW clear, and Sending her back to net control.
Pop's always a pleasure. Yeah, I'll get you on the list tomorrow too, buddy. Gary's still in Austin, visiting the daughter. I think he'll be back next week. If not, I will be. Thanks, Pops. We're going to clear the K8AGW. Let's pick up Phil. K8PJW, what you got for us this morning, Phil? Go ahead.
KD8SLG, K8PJW, good morning, Just Nick, and good morning to the Barometer netizens out there. Great to hear everyone this morning. Yeah, we got a Ohio great day this morning, 55 degrees, headed up to 70. Tomorrow will be 64, and a little foggier this morning. They had a weather alert come out, so if you're out and about, please be careful. Drive with your lights on. And cloudy for the rest of the day. Barometer's at 30.06, and gas actually dropped, looks like 9 cents. It's at 3.07 this morning, so looking forward to that. Let's see, had a wonderful Rotary meeting yesterday. Got to interact with our high schoolers a little bit, and then we had our regular meeting and just kind of went over our summer plans. So everything's coming up pretty good here. So we're just getting ready for, we do like a kayak run right here in Twinsburg, right down Tinker's Creek, and it's more of a outreach and not so much a fundraiser, but we do charge a little bit for it to cover our costs, and it's just a lot of fun. People get to see a part of Twinsburg that they normally don't see. So, and then Parade of Flags is going on, so everything's going well there. So with that, I'll take a break for time.
W8WKY.
Okay, so today in 1886, American pharmacist John Pemberton begins advertising his patented medicine, Coca-Cola, in Atlanta, Georgia. 1900, trademark escalator was registered by Otis Elevator. 1919, Charles Strite files a patent for the automatic pop-up toaster. 1942, Bing Crosby records White Christmas. Crosby's rendition of Irving Berlin's song became the most successful of his career and the best-selling Christmas single ever in history. 1953, Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay conquer Mount Everest, the first successful ascent to the world's highest mountain. And that's the way it was. This is K8PJW. Back to the net.
K8BJW, KD8SLG. You won't find me climbing any mountains. Phil, always a pleasure, man. Sounds like you guys got it together there. And Twinsburg, that's the place that has the Twins Day or Twins Weekend every year, as I recall. I've been through there once or twice. You have fun with the kayak thing, man. We'll catch you later, Phil. I'm going to clear with K8PJW. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's Barometer Net. I'm KD8SLG. I got WB4AIZ, Chuck, on the list from the blue screen, but it's been a good 20 minutes since I took any check-ins. So who is out there and wants to get in here? This is KD8SLG. I'm listening.
8HNK Mobile.
8 November, Oscar Victor. KC8NLV, Marty, Mobile, Twinsburg, in and out.
Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot W8 HRF Josh Mobile.
Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo 8 UIB John Mobile.
Kilo Delta 8 Zulu Echo in and out.
All right, let me grab it and tell you who I got there. I got KHH and K. Elmer, got you in there. I got to clean this one up. NLV, I did not catch your prefix. I don't think you're Patrick. I got KC8NLV. I'll come back to you in a second, and we'll clear that up. WHRF Mobile, got you in there. Josh, K8UIB Mobile, got you in there, John, and KD8JZE Carmelo, I believe it was. Hit me with both alphanumerics and phonetics when you're checking in, please. It'll save me some time. We get some more folks in here and talking. NLV, I think it was. Can you give me your call sign again, please?
Kilo Charlie 8 and November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOV, Marty, Streetsboro, just in and out.
NOV, got it that time. O and L. Confused those two. Thanks, Marty. Got you in and out. You have a great day. Let's grab our mobiles real quick. W8HRF, KD8SLG. Good morning, Josh. Fine business last night, man. What do you got for us this morning?
Had to wait for the node to ID there, or the repeater to ID. This is W8HRF. Good morning, Nick. Good morning to all the Barometer Netizens. Yeah, that was a lot of fun last night. That was a fun net to log for and do the pre-show on. So, I think we had like 38 check-ins, something like that. So, I was hoping for 42, but we wrapped it up. Oh, man. Heading into work. I was supposed to have today off and tomorrow, but we got stuff going on at work, so I am going to be in for half a day to make sure things go smoothly. And then I am going to spend the rest of the part of what I'm doing this afternoon is just getting ready for POTA, making some calls. That should be good. Touching base with people, making sure we're all ready to go. Looking glaringly at the weatherman who keeps changing the weather report on me. We're going to be all right. I think it looks like it's going to drizzle a little bit, but it'll be okay. Just going to put a jacket on, and should be a good time still. Thankfully, we have a nice big pavilion to be in. What else is going on? I think that's it. Hopefully see some of you guys down at Portage Lakes. If you can't make it to Portage Lakes, try to find a park closer to you. Stop by. Visit one of the clubs who are doing an activation, and thank them for being a part of the bigger event. Stefan will have, and the social committee will have burgers and dogs, I think. I think burgers. I think they decided to do burgers. I have to talk to him. And should be a good time. So that's all I got. KD8SLG, W8HRF.
WHRF, great times last night. Looking forward to POTA on Saturday, and yeah, the weather seems to keep going back and forth on that, but it's a glorious pavilion, and there are wonderful facilities right nearby, so rain shouldn't be an issue, at least once the antennas are up. Thanks, Josh. We'll talk to you tomorrow, and you know my number. Going to clear with W8HRF, and let's grab John before he runs out of string. K8UIB, K8SLG. Go ahead, John. Sorry, John, I didn't get back to you in time. We got maybe 30% of that transmission. You're definitely out of string. Thanks for coming in here this morning. Try to get to you sooner tomorrow. You have a glorious day there, John. Going to clear with KE8UIB. Let's go down to Florida and talk to Chuckles. WB4AIZ, KD8SLG. What's up, Chuck?
WB4AIZ.
Chuck, I heard your call sign and then you kind of disappeared. You want to try to start again? WB4AIZ.
Gotta run. Breakfast is served.
All right, buddy. I would definitely take breakfast over talking to us as well. You enjoy your meal. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to clear with WB4AIZ. Let's talk to Elmer. KE8HNK. Elmer, you still there, buddy? How are you?
KE8HNK mobile, KD8SLG. Good morning, everybody, and good morning to the listeners here on the net. I'm mobile and on my way into work. Last day of work for me till August 20th, so I can't really complain about that. Gonna enjoy to spend the summer, and probably work on tearing down this Jeep and fixing a lot of things that needed to be fixed correctly that weren't done on it when it went for the rebuild. Other than that, just want everybody to stay healthy, stay blessed. This is K8H&K, back over to Net Control, 73, everybody.
W8WKY.
Elmer, I should have known you were mobile. Sorry I missed that. And, dude, last day of work, school for the summer. I think earlier on somebody was putting the kid on the bus for the last time of the year. Wow, what a great, great concept. You have a great day there, Elmer. And, dude, just because you're not going to work in the morning doesn't mean you can't stop by and talk to us. So get up and stop by and say hi. We're going to clear with KE8HNK. And bottom of the list here, I got KD8JZE. I believe that's what it was. And I don't know if you were in and out, but I'm going to give you a holler. KD8JZE, KD8SLG, go.
Apologize for the lack of got cut off at the time. It was a great day and 70 tonight.
All right, pretty rough copy there, but we caught the end. And 73 to you, and you have a great day, too. We're going to clear with KD8JZE. And I'm going to put a call out here for KE8QKO. KE8QKO. Nick and Night. This is KD8SLG. You there?
KD8SLG. KE8QKO. Yes, sir, I'm here. Mentioned put the kids on the bus and just sent mine off to school. Not quite for the last time. Tomorrow will be the last time. That'll be the last time he comes home from the van, and tomorrow will be big old 8th grade graduation that I've been doing to go to, so everything gets a trophy. I don't think I ever had an 8th grade graduation. I don't know. It turned out okay. I got a little switch. But, you know, that's so good. You mentioned it being a good thing. I don't know. It's an okay thing because now my kids will be home all summer, every day, all the time. Have a nice break when he goes to school. However, I don't have to fight and yell at him about doing homework, which is going to be awesome for a couple of months. Let's see. That's that. Breaking some eggs this morning. Put them in the pants, and now they're over hard eggs, which is how it goes sometimes. I think I'm looking forward to field day. Not field day. No, I'm not going to field day. Looking forward to POTA this Saturday. That'll be a lot of fun. I'm not concerned about the race. I'm making it work, I'm sure. And, that's about all we got. With that, I'll pass it back to you. Take care, Dick. Talk to you later. See you Saturday. KE8QKO.
KE8QKO, KD8SLG. Nick, you got to remember that I'm not blessed with any children, so taking the summer off sounds like a great idea to me, because, I don't have to figure out what they're doing or fill up their days. So, see you Saturday, Nick. Looking forward to it. We're going to clear with KE8QKO. He's the bottom of the list. It's almost the top of the hour. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's Barometer Net. I am KD8SLG, and I'm looking for some check-ins. Go.
Kilo India 4.
Romeo Hotel Uniform, Doug Mobile in and out.
November 8, Juliet Kilo Oscar, Joe in Willoughby.
In Strongsville.
All right. Let me tell you who I got. I got KI4RHU, Doug. Thanks, man. NEJKO, Joe, got you in there. W2JLS, I pulled you out of there. And KE8VZA, I recognized you from Strongsville. Somebody doubled in there, at least one double in there. Who did I miss?
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie Foxtrot Charlie, Randy, Drumville, in and out.
All right, we got KF8CFC, or Andy, in and out there. Thank you, sir. Thanks for coming back and clearing that up for me. Let's see, KI4RHU, Doug. I don't remember if you're in and out or not, but good morning to you. You had a really clear signal today. How you doing?
Good morning, Nick and everyone on the net, KI4RHU. I'm just pulling up to the drive-thru to pick up some breakfast, so I'm going to be in and out, 7-3.
All right, man, enjoy it. Thanks for stopping by this morning. We're going to clear with KI4RHU. And let's go to Joe. I think he was in and out too, but I'm going to call him back. NEJKO, KD8SLG. How are you? All right, Joe may have really been in and out. All right, I got two left here. John and Eric. Eric, I believe you are definitely mobile, so let me grab you. KE8VZA, KD8SLG. Good morning, Eric. What's going on?
KD8SLG, KE8VZA here. No, actually, I'm not mobile, but I'll keep it short. Great beacon net last night. Really enjoyed it. Good questions, of course. And the Josh and Lucy show is always a good time. And what else? Looking forward to POTA Saturday. I got to decide which antenna I'm going to use, and scratching my head on that one. May do some testing. Probably will do some testing before Saturday. So going to start off with the Norris Group up at I don't know what it is, the Pond View Shelter in the Summit Metro Park, somewhere around Streetsboro-ish, and then I'm going to head down to see Sarah partway through the event. So should be good. Looking forward to seeing everybody. And thanks for running the net today, Dick. And I'll turn it back to you. KE8VZA.
KE8VZA, KD8SLG. We had a blast last night, man. I've forgotten how much fun it is when I have no responsibilities whatsoever and I can just camp in the blue screen and prattle on. Looking forward to seeing you Saturday. All right, going to clear with KE8VZA. Let's go to my brother from another mother, W2JLS, KD8SLG. Good morning, John. What do you got?
KD8SLG. Good morning on your ears, sir. Good morning on your ears to you and all the net and the listeners. I'm making the last couple of miles here to my journey into the office this morning. Weather is really nothing of too much interest. Kind of that Ohio gray that Dave likes to talk about. Traffic's a nice even flow. It's not bad today. Don't have a whole lot going on. I know the POTA stuff's going on tomorrow, and I have some guy coming out to the house to look at the roof. I don't know. Maybe I could abandon that or reschedule. I like the idea of the POTA events. I'm not sure. I got to get online and see where all of those are, but I have an ample kit to show up and put up another remote station on HF. So maybe I'll squeeze it in somehow. Don't really have anything, Nick, other than that. I just thought I'd pop in. The commute's been rather dull. I've had a hard time getting into anything like cerebral lectures on YouTube to listen to, so thought I'd come hear some friends. W2JLS back to net. Everyone have a great day.
Friends we are, my man. It would be great if you made it down to Portage Lake Saturday, but I think there's one or two that are going to be closer to you, and that's cool, too, seeing what other people do. And, dude, I got to contact you. I'll give you a call. Jason set something up that, we could really have some fun with. That's all I got. W2JLS, have a great day, man. Everything goes your way. John was the bottom of my list. It's 8:06. Let's see who else is out there. This is KDASLG. I'm listening.
November 8, Mike Kilo Romeo, N8MKR Mobile.
KE8 YUG Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Uniform Golf. Josh in Vermilion. I'll be in and out. Good to hear you, Nick. 73, everybody.
YUG, KDSLG. I got you in and out, Josh, and I'm going to tell your story here. I heard Josh on the Food Net last night. Oh, it was Jeannie's birthday, so if you hear KC3QND, say happy birthday to her. She's 39 again, I believe. But anyway, Josh has his Meshtastic working, and he made a contact with someone in an airplane at 15,000 feet above him. That's pretty cool. So you Meshtastic guys, keep an eye to the sky. KEAYUG was the only one who checked in that round, so I'm making this last call. Last call before I call Kerry in here to close it down for me. It's KDSLG, I'm listening.
I can't believe you didn't hear me, Nick. N8MKR, November 8, Mike Kilo Romeo. November 8, Mike Kilo Romeo, John in the mobile. And Elliot, might as well make it in and out.
Here is KB8LNK, walking past the mic. Check me in and out.
Close it down early today. Carrier number 44, W8CTM, KD8SLG. Good morning, Carrie.
Good morning, Nick, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there. Well, Nick, you missed MKR and Elliot. He tried to get in a couple times, and he was really clear coming into the repeater. So maybe you want to grab him and come back to me there, W8CTM.
Can do. N8MKR, KD8SLG. Good morning. What do you got, John?
Nick, I don't know if you copied this radio or not, but I was trying to check it as well. KF8 CAA, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie Alpha Alpha, Operator Ed.
KF8CAA, Ed, I already recognize you there. You're number 43 on the list today. And N8MKR, maybe you heard him, Kerry, but I didn't. And he's not there now, so go ahead, Kerry. W8CTM, KDSLG.
All righty, Nick. Well, maybe I heard him on the other side of my radio checking in, but I don't know what it was. But anyway, he didn't come back, so that's the way that goes. Anyway, I hope everybody out there has a terrific Thursday. It's starting off somewhat okay. At least it's not raining. Boy, that was just a mess yesterday. Didn't really rain, but it was just a mist all day, and it was just ugly. anyway, everybody knows what it was. Really don't have anything this morning, so I do want to ask everybody, stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do, and put a smile on somebody's face. It's make somebody's day a little bit better than what it was. And anyway, and just everybody have a terrific Thursday out there, and probably see everybody down at the Old State Park at Portage Lake Saturday. That'll be a fun day. And it was last year. A lot of people showed up and got to talk to a lot of people. Won't be doing any operating, but I'll probably be there. So with that, it's the W8CTM Carrie here from the shores of Portage Lakes, and we'll turn it back to a KD8SLG, and Nick, you can wrap it up there. And 44 check-ins, boy, that's a good net for this early on a Thursday. No doubt about it. It was a great net. So with that, everybody have a good one, and back to you, Nick. W8CTM.
Well, Carrie, I hope you stop by. It is sort of your neighborhood. Ride your bike over and say hi if that's possible. I'd like to see one of the electric trikes up close. As always, Carrie, thanks for closing it up for us today. We're going to close with W8CTM, and I got a text message that I missed KB8LNK in somewhere in there this morning. So KB8LNK, I got you on the list too. We'll make that. We'll make it 45 today. I'd like to thank everybody who participated in the Barometer Net this morning. It was a good time. I'll be back again tomorrow, and we'll do it all again. We're here Monday through Saturday, the ungodly hour, 7 a.m. Going to return the repeater to customary amateur use at 8:12. That's 12:12 UTC. Everyone, have a great day. 73, all y'all. This is KD8SLG. I'm clear.
KD8SLG, KE8YEQ. Will your motion ever get to even 80 or 90%?
KE8YEQ. That is yet to be determined. They're telling me now that I won't know how much I've gotten back or not until at least a year. So I'll let you know in 2026.
That sounds like a plan. It's like, will all the hardware stay in, or is some of that supposed to be coming back out? How is that actually going to work with the KE8 YEQ?
Yeah, the surgeon pretty much told me immediately this stuff's never coming out. So it's in there. It's in there for the duration, and some of the hardware, it seems, is what's now impeding the range of motion. So I'm just hitting a dead stop on the upward tilt. My regular ankle, I can do, I think it's like 17, 18 degrees without any help. And with two people pushing on my right ankle trying to bend it, I can get to about 7 degrees now, I think. So, we're getting closer to 50%.
W8WKY.
Well, you take it easy out there, and we'll start calling you the $6 million man from now on. KE8 YEQ.
Yeah, but not better, not faster, and not stronger. That's for sure. Thanks, man. You have a good day. KE8 YEQ, KD8 SLG.